Hello everybody, welcome or welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. My name is Matlhodi Banda and I'm a consistently profitable forex trader. Today's video is going to be a trade recap on the trade that I took today. So this is a trade that I took today, but this is how much I capitalized on. This is how much I capitalized on. And like I said yesterday, right, the reason why I'm just taking minimal profits is because I have a daily target and I'm working towards a goal at the moment. And once market has reached my daily target or my daily goal, then I take my profit and I run. Cool. Now, in order for you guys to be able to put the pieces together, right, with what I'm looking at today or what I traded today, you first have to rewatch or first have to watch week 10 advanced self review and week 11 forecast for GBPUSD, which is the 9th to the 13th of March, which is which is the week that we are in right now. And then, in order for you, as well as trade recap number 3, this is yesterday's trade that I took, and this is how much I capitalized on, but then this was the analysis. And like I said, the reason why I don't allow market to hit my overall take profit right now is because I'm working towards something, and I personally would be livid if market reverses back to entry or hit stop loss. Okay. Now that's why I just take what, like, once the numbers have reached what I want to see, I just take what I want and then I go. And also, like, lately, market has been, I've been taking double my daily limit. So yeah, which is working in my favor. Cool. Now, looking at today, right, we first have to see yesterday. Now, yesterday, what we saw is that the market did indeed reach this blue area, which was my speculation that market was going to reach this blue area, and it did, right? Now, what we notice is that over here, there is a bullish engulfing candlestick that broke this 1 hour structure over here. Now, today, I was looking to see if this 1 hour structure is going to be a support or it was going to be a resistance area. Okay, a resistance area. Now, let's stack confluences that tell me where the market will be going up or down. First of all, I think that the market will be going up. First of all, the market went up, right? Because from this 1 hour support, right? At every support area, we expect the market to be bullish from there. Now, I woke up late today, I overslept. But if I had woken up at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., just before 6 a.m., like I normally do, I would have taken this trade. Now, let me explain why. Okay, I would have taken it somewhere here. Now, excuse me, I always say this, right? It's important for you guys to be able to read candlestick and structure of the market, because to me, how I see this trading thing is that market structure and candlestick structure is the language of the market. Now, if you cannot understand the language of the market, when the market speaks to you, you won't be able to understand what it's saying, and therefore you cannot reply accordingly or react accordingly, right? Cool. Now, if we look at these candlesticks that I have highlighted over here, right? These candlesticks that I've highlighted with this yellow, right? Those candlesticks are railway tracks. Now, it's a reversal candlestick pattern. And I read about that phenomena, or rather this trading idea in the book, The Market Maker Method. So, like, I always say, like, I've never had a mentor. This trading thing was self-taught, and I've had to read different trading books, and I took what works for me and left out what does not work for me. Now, what makes this valid, this candlestick valid? Number one, it is at an area of support, to an area of significance. Number one. Number two, the second candlestick, right, close is above the open of the previous candlestick, and the base of the bodies of the candlesticks are similar, with that a similar point, and then the market is bullish. And another example of that is over here with these. It's the exact same candlestick. It's just that over here they are uh, larger. Now over here, market is at a resistance area, right? And at the resistance area, we expect the market to be bearish. Now, the second candlestick close is lower than the first candlestick open, and the top of both of these candlesticks are at a similar price. And then from there, the market goes down, and then the market is bullish. Cool. Now that we have that, right? That's my first confluence. But when I woke up, um, the market had already moved. I woke up at about 8:15 a.m. ish South African time, and at that time I observed that there is this big structural pattern that I always trade. So over here it was just pattern recognition for me, right? So this is one candlestick. This is one confluence that tells me that indeed we are going up. Another confluence is the market doing that structure at an area, major area, and then another confluence is this order block that was created. Cool. Now, when I saw those three, it just automatically ticked all of my boxes for an order block entry model, or an order block being my point of reference or point of interest when it comes to entering a trade. So over here, there is this 15-minute order block that when I saw, I was like, okay, let me wait for market to reverse into it. And this is the entry model. The top of the candlestick of the order block being my entry point, and then stop loss being the bottom. And if you watch my videos and you've watched these videos, then you know that this is entry model that I really, really love to take. Like more than 78% of my trades are these models. And if it's not an order block, it is a fair value gap, but mostly an order block for me. I'm always able to find an order block without even forcing it. If I don't see an order block, I don't trade. So most of the time where I don't give out signals and stuff like that is because I'm not trading. I'm because I don't see what I want to see in the market. Now this signal I actually put out on TikTok, and today when I was like reviewing my social media presence and stuff like that, I realized that it was bad practice of me to not give out these signals also on Instagram, because that's where I started um this whole thing where I'm giving free signals. But then I'm sorry guys, I'm doing it on TikTok now, because on TikTok I have this new audience that I'm really trying to captivate. I know that it's bad of me. I'm really, really sorry, guys. I'll do better. I've told myself that from tomorrow onwards, I'm gonna post everywhere. You guys know over here it's hashtag no filter. So yeah, guys, cool. Now you can see over there, right? This was the entry, perfect, perfect entry. Little to no risk on the table, and then my take profit area was this my TP for today is this 15-minute structure, the top of this 15-minute structure. You can see like at 19:15 p.m. that take profit was hit. Now the reason why I exited over here is because number one, right? Um, Over here, if you go down to the lower time frame, you'll see some kind of reversal pattern. When I say lower time frame, I mean like the 1 minute or the 5 minutes. I'm not going to show you guys right now. That's homework for you. You'll see M over there, as well as over here, as well as over here. If you were to do homework over there, uh, which is going to the lower time frames, you'll see a little W over there, which is a reversal pattern. And then when I saw that, when I like, it's just like I have so much in market experience that I already am able to decode all of these patterns from just looking at the higher time frames or like and so on. Now, and over here, like market had already given me double, more than double what I wanted from the market today, what I needed from the market today. And I just took it and then I left. I took what I needed and then I left. Now, looking at tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow's a Wednesday and I'm going to be trading a trading idea that I can't even remember if I read it in a book or I came up with it, but I call it the midweek reversal. Now, midweek reversal, the phenomena or the idea is that if on Monday and Tuesday the market was bullish, then on Wednesday it's going to be bearish. Therefore, on Wednesday, either market is going to start creating structural patterns of a reversal, or on that Wednesday, market is going to reverse to the downside. Over here, though, I believe that the market will be bearish because number one, we have this 4-hour resistance area over here. If you watch the previous, what you call this, um, my forecast for what you call this for this week, I did mention that this 4-hour support is still important as well as this 4-hour resistance, very, very important. And then this blue area is a 1-hour area of retracement. So with the market being there is also a gap. I speculated that the market is going to come up till there, but right now I'm also speculating that the market will be going down from there. And as we can see over here, market has already started creating those reversal patterns to the downside. But now, what will I be looking for? I'm going to be looking on the 1-hour chart because number one, all of the time frames align. And since all of the time frames align, then it's a high probability setup for me. Now, what I'm looking to see is a fair value gap being created over here. That's a fair value gap, and then or an order block somewhere here if market goes below this. Okay, and if market goes below this, maybe it will create something like this. This is a left shoulder head, and then another shoulder. Yeah. But then there is no order block already, so I think it will be in a form of fair value gap. Candlestick patterns that I'm looking to see over there, something like this. You know, that like wick, that long wick that market creates. And with these long wicks too, if you go down to the lower time frames, if it happens on a 15-minute, go to the lower time frames, 5 or 1 and or 1. If it happens on a 1 hour, go to the lower time frames, which is 15 minutes, 5 minutes, sometimes even on the 1. Okay, maybe not 1 if we're looking at 1 hour, but mostly 15 minutes, maybe 30 minutes too, actually. You may find like an M like that to go down to the downside. But also don't forget that the market is always right, right? And this could also just be the market coming to this 1-hour support structure to the upside to break. Now, will it break and create a fake out to come back inside, or will it break to create that? So this will change to a 4-hour support area. Now, with that in mind, I put this green line. Okay. Now the blue area, it's gonna end today. I'll just keep in mind that market is within this blue zone. And since market is within this blue zone, then I should keep in mind a couple of things. Okay, cool. Like it's like no man's land, basically. I'm gonna delete this. Cool. No man's land, and then we then have to look at accuracy. Now, when I was looking at accuracy, there is this area over here, which is the my take profit for today, which is the 15-minute structure, right? Right above there, the 15-minute structure, we then find a 1-hour structure, right? So now, what I'm asking myself, I'm going into tomorrow, asking myself if this green area is going to be a 1 hour resistance area. So if it's going to be a resistance area, then it will be something like this. Okay, maybe we might create a triple top to the downside, right? Or is price going to break the green area, turning it into a 1 hour support? So going into tomorrow, these are the things that I am looking at. These are the things that I'm looking for. Um, so yeah, guys, also remember like the market is always right. So anything could happen. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a good night. Ciao.